What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
When season 2 ended, fans said, "Okay, Netflix, listen up. We need season 3, and we need it quick." And it happens. Season 3 of Outer Banks was confirmed, and now we are counting the days until the premiere. So if you loved the show so far, you need to stay and watch the whole video, as we are going to tell you everything we know so far for the continuation of the story of the Pogues. Recap. Let's remember how Outer Banks came into our lives, and since then became one of our favorite TV shows. It premiered on Netflix in April of 2020, and it was one of the shows that kept us occupied during the pandemic period. It's a story about a community in the Outer Banks of North Carolina that follows a conflict between two groups of teenagers in this place. There is a stark social divide between the two groups. The first group is coming from wealthy families, the Cooks, and the others are coming from the working social class, the Pogues. As we saw in the first season, the show is focused on the second group, who are determined to find out what happened with the missing father of the leader of the group, John B. On this journey, they find a treasure that is connected with John's father. A lot is happening in these 20 episodes in the past 2 seasons. The Pogues will encounter many obstacles. There is an intertwining between love, friendship, money, and struggle. Almost everyone that watched the show will recommend it to you. It has a high 7.6 rating on IMDb and a fantastic 79% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. With 356 points, Outer Banks was ranked in the 3rd place for most popular shows in 2020 by Forbes. The first season was even more popular than most of Netflix's top shows. For example, Love is Blind, Jeffrey Epstein, and Space Force. Before we go any further, we will make a little recap of the previous season. There were so many twists, and that was what fans expected from this adventure mystery show. The leader of our favorite crew, the Pogues, John B., was a fugitive, then a prisoner, and then an exonerated man. Kiara was kicked out of her family home by her parents, and Pope found the family heirloom, which is one big golden cross. We saw how the finale of the season ended, which left us with so many questions. We saw that John B.'s father is alive, and we saw how the Pogues found the treasure and how they lost it to the Camerons. The group ended up in an abandoned island which they called Poguelandia. This is only in brief what happened through the last 10 episodes. As we are limited in time and can't retell you everything, we advise you to watch Outer Banks from the first episode. Now, let's get back to our job. In December last year, it was revealed that Outer Banks will be back for a 3rd season, and in February this year, this show's official profiles on social media posted photos announcing that production of season 3 has started. Before we continue, please be nice and hit the like button and subscribe buttons, because a little support doesn't hurt anyone. Release date.
The treasure belongs to the Pogues.
There was a wait of only a year between the first 2 seasons. As we said, the first one premiered in April 2020 and the second one at the end of July 2021. Given that the filming of the 3rd season started in February this year, we expect that it will come somewhere in the summer. When Netflix gave the green light for the 3rd follow-up, Outer Banks stars were so excited. In the video that was published on Twitter, they appeared cheering as they announced the big news. However, there isn't any official release date by Netflix. There are also some opinions that we will have to wait until the end of 2022 or even until the starting months of 2023. It will depend on how the production and post-production process will go. No matter how much time it will take, even from now, we are hoping that this 3rd season won't be the last. Cast.
What?
One thing that this show taught us is that you can't kill a Pogue that easily, as all of them stayed alive through the first seasons. We can be sure that all of them will return to their roles. The cast crew of the series is rated as incredible. Fans will say so much talent in one picture. With so many positive comments given, they can become one of the favorite crews that appeared on the big screen. A press release by Netflix states that Josh and Jonas Pate and Shannon Burke will return as exclusive producers and showrunners. Alongside that, we found out that the key cast members will surely return in season 3. Let's remember who they were: Chase Stokes as John B., Madison Bailey as Kiara, Madeline Klein as Sarah Cameron, Jonathan Davis as Pope, Rudy Panko as JJ, Austin North as Topper, Drew Starkey as Rafe, and Charles Eston as Ward Cameron. First look. Outer Banks is one of the most successful shows on Netflix, as it reached over 322 million viewing hours globally between July 26 and September 5, 2021. Speaking to Decider, Jonas Pate about the future of the show after the season 2 premiered said, "My answer is, as long as we keep making it good and we're still excited, that's the number. Definitely more than 3. One of the biggest questions that keep us wondering is how and why Big John is back, as we know he was given a diagnosis of being half dead. Regarding this, Josh Pate for EW said that John B's relationship with his dad is huge. According to him, that these two will meet again at the end. Madeline Klein for ET said that we'll hopefully get to learn about their marriage. She gives a clue saying they're married, but they kind of don't know a whole lot about each other. Rumors were circulating that Klein had left the show, as she ended with her outside-the-screen relationship with Chase. These two went official with their relationship in June 2020 and dated for 1 year. But the actress quickly denied these speculations, saying that she'll be back for as many seasons as she'll be needed by the show producers. Plot details.
I don't see him. Jay? Of course.
During the dramatic run on a cargo ship at the end of season 2, the Pogues lost their golden cross and they ended up on an abandoned island. But as long as they are all alive, we can all be sure that they'll not stop their quest for taking back the treasure. According to Pate's words, the treasure hunt is going to expand in season 3, and the mythology around the treasure will evolve and even get deeper. The producers are also giving a clue that something could happen between JJ and Kiara, especially while they are stuck on the island. Some leaked information is saying that their relationship will be a major factor in the next season. The newcomer from the last season, Carlianza Grant, who plays Cleo, hopes for another romance in the future too. She told Elle that she's interested to see what will happen between her character and Pope. We could also see more about her character backstory, where she comes from, and maybe she'll be a little more badass. It is more certain that we are going to see much more of Big John, John B's father. We know that he somehow stayed alive and he is going to help Limbri to find the shroud. So what do you think? Can we expect the Pogues to have a little help in their new adventures? There is still no official trailer for the upcoming season, but good things come to those who wait, especially when it comes to Outer Banks. With so many talented actors, writers, and producers, nothing bad can come up. We hope that every team member knows how heavy the load is on their backs, as they need to continue the good work. On a related note, what do you think about the upcoming Outer Banks Season 3? Do you think it will overcome the first 2? What's your opinion of the story details so far? Let us know in the comment section below. If you liked the video, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you'll never miss out on our next videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.